Coach Danglin Johnson here. Yeah, well, been a long week. I'm curious which players are going to show up. The ones that got their asses handed to them by Liberty? Or the ones that I saw each and every day this summer working their tails off, ready to come in and show that we're the best team in the Sun Belt. Who's going to show up today? Did you get better this week or did you get worse? We're going to see. We're going to see. And in front of all your friends and family, it's a home game tonight. This is homecoming. Better hope you're coming home to a win.
Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. And
can't let this one get away, guys.
That term loosely, David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn
Come on.
They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gives it on the option.
Let's go.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
All right. All right. Couple guys showed up today.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Dukes offense will get the ball for the first
misfires and missed targets. No, the targets were hit. The targets didn't do their jobs.
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy.
Give it to Alonzo. Let Alonzo take us to the promised land. Let's go. Barnett the third. He's royal.
He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early, get into a rhythm as you...
There he goes! Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Gets it out quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Dukes look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Oh, my God.
Just stop the threat. He's knocked
Kyle, hold on. Hold on.
To come up with the interception.
I need to replay this. Buddy, get out of your break. What is this?
that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in a tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
They just keep firing. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's French. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn it.
Quickly to the tight
Ooh,
end.
it's going there.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Right.
And the Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dumps it off in the flats. Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Georgia Southern will have it now 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes
That's it.
down to
They can't score again.
You've
Literally.
Have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw
I don't
the
care if it
offensive
scores
line up
8-7.
front. They were physical.
They better not
Skilled
score
players made it
again.
happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
You guys are playing like pieces of shit.
19-yard line.
I don't like it.
Right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Sanchez. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and pushing coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close. All
Tremendous.
over him. He tackles him for no gain.
All right.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Swear to God, Kyle.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. It's going to be one of those games. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to pass. It's French. Catch in the middle. It's Dallas. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down.
Someone make a play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dallas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's the pressure. Punch it out of the air. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory,
Better freaking
or will
block
they
it.
take the chip shot field goal?
That's a stop, boys. That's a stop. What did I say? No more points.
7 after the miss, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll send the back in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
One more outside.
Way for a couple out to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Dukes have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. And they'll stop him just.
All right, they want me to run the ball.
Away from moving the sticks. Play number 9 on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanchez. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Dukes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the air. It's Barnett. Got a man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Why are you going right on the bounds?
It's going to look spectacular on his social media, but not so much for the down and distance after he loses yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. throw off the RPO. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic.
I think they know where to win.
But they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half.
15 plays. Jeez. That's a struggle.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. That's caught. It's Gary. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's French. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Let's go.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Well, the quarterback
Yep,
wants that
we know where to go.
throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the 1st half, but he got too aggressive. And he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you need it.
That's been the key the whole time.
They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
The run game.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Sometimes you gotta lose a game, man. Sometimes you gotta lose a game. I'm glad we lost last week. I really am.
So let's see how they play it in this.
It's awakened a new thought process.
Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Scanning the field, it's French. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cobb. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
Get away, get away.
2nd half,
Get
all
away.
teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff.
Gotta come out and get one right here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Alston. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Kyle,
This will
bro.
be incomplete, a big hit there, forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off the RPO, complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Dukes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He was looking for the big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Bunch formation for these receivers.
That was painful.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dallas.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Eagles want to crank the tempo. On third and short, just trying to get enough.
Let's go.
Down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal.
Miss it, miss it, miss it.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they
defense.
Into the lead. It's still a
doing your part.
game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The gift to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Barnett.
Throw it, dude.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Makes the catch. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle.
Damn it.
Dallas. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Shit.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys.
Oh, a lot of space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Dropping back, it's French. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They go to the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's fourth and one. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
To the air, it's Barnett. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing. He's loose. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a two-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense on it, and they get that turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking for a man. It's French. He's got it. Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Cobb. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Going up top again. Grab near the marker is Cobb. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
No!
And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it.
Oh, my God.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up?
You gotta be kidding me.
Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's all set.
No.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a
I had shoot clock
play.
on. We're going over.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Might be calling a hot route. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Off play action on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's French. Snagged in the middle, it's Gary. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Makes the grab on third. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short.
Please, God.
4th down from the 24.
Don't be the one he makes.
4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
3rd down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. Power football with the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
That's game, baby.
It's gone! A hero for the game! A game-winning field goal in overtime!
And you want a touchdown.
We're back.
Be aggressive, but
We're freaking back, baby.
That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tried to seal the game, running the ball in the 4th quarter, and my quarterback fumbles it. They get the ball back and score on a Hail Mary. I have a chance to win it with 1 minute left. So what do? I chew the clock. Chew the clock. Went to overtime. And I trusted my defense. That's what I did. That's what I did. I looked in the mirror and I said, who's going to save you?
But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck. And bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Safety's going safety.
Another presentation of EA
Incredible.
Sports College
Incredible.
Football.